Today, what was not working for you when she took control of that first set?
I think she played really well. I feel like she, in that first set in particular, she hit pretty much inches from the line, and I haven't played anyone like that in a long time. So, like it was, yeah, she actually played really well.
How do you view how the fight went?
Good fight, heavyweight boxing. It's an upset, isn't it? It's not expected. The bookie said I was a favourite. One shot on the top of the dome, kind of rattled me a bit, and then tried to stay in there a few more rounds. But the better man won. Respect to Andy, and I move forward now, seeing what's next with the boss man, and then look out for the end of the year. Who's next and what's next?
If somebody had told you, given the two matches that you had to pull out of in the lead-up, that you'd come this far, would you have taken it, or are you still very disappointed?
I would have thought they were lying, because I wouldn't expect to have gotten only to the third round. So I would have been like, that's not true. But hey, it is what it is.
Was it distracting? No, what you do, you learn from that situation. So what I learned from that situation is, rather than try and block it out, naturally you're going to speak about Wilder's, Furies, naturally you're going to speak about Dylan's. So if people want to ask me about that, I'm all ears to it, and I'll give you the answer. It's rude of me to say I'm not answering that question, so I'll give you the answer, and that's how it is. So rather than trying to block out the fact that there's other competition out there, I keep my eye on the prize and say, Ruiz is who I'm fighting, but these are the guys that I still want to compete with. Do you know what I mean? Don't stop. That's what I say. I asked Eddie, what's next?
Serena, you said you thought a lot about not coming here. Are you glad you came here in the end?
I am glad I came. I love the city and I love the tournament, and I really wanted to be here. So I'm glad I came at the end of the day, but it's just been a really grueling season for me.
Something wrong?
Never nothing wrong, never nothing wrong.
Did you feel different tonight?
Nah, it's my own fault, my own problem I've got to deal with, yeah. My own fault.
What do you think the problem was?
Got caught on the top of the head and just didn't recover in time. Tried to stay in there a few rounds, box clever, but it just didn't work out. So what do I do next? Tidy up, brush off the cobwebs and go again.
Serena, you had tremendous crowd support. That hasn't always been the case here. How did that make you feel?
It felt good. I felt like there was a lot of people out there rooting for her, though. So I feel like it was. I think there was a ton of people rooting for both of us. I don't feel like it was completely one-sided, but it always feels really good to have crowd support, or not. I'm used to both.
Is that Ellie's setback?
Yeah. Hello, how are you? Good to see you.
I can tell the voice.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
But I'm saying you're so nice. I mean, no one acts like that after a loss.
Trust me, I come from a good family, but where I was at in life, I dealt with more. I dealt with some real big losses, and I bounced back. And life is a journey. If I was to look at my setbacks back then, and I was to stop doing what I was doing, then I would have been. But I didn't do that. I kept my head strong, walked like a champion, and I managed to bounce back. So I feel like this is just part of a journey that I'm on. This is boxing, and what I have to do is reevaluate the situation, make it better, and we go again. We didn't come this far to kind of stop. We didn't come this far to fold under pressure. We came this far, and I feel like we can definitely go a lot further.
A few years, or is it more sort of the cheering for an older champion, if I might say, that you feel when you're out there?
Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought about it. I think at the end of the day, I have to just be true to myself, and I have to be me. And I feel like I am a great person, both on and off the court. And people cheer for what they now know as opposed to what they don't know.
On your journey back since giving birth, you've had some wonderful moments and also some challenges. What do you feel best about this part of your career, this part of your journey?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I feel like had some great runs last year, and I'm hoping to still build on that this year, and keep it going. So I don't know the great runs that I've had, but just at the Grand Slams.
What do you think about the referee stopping when he did?
Do you know what it is? I've never blamed, like, let's say the judges. If it's a close fight, people think he won, they give it to me or whatnot. I never blame the judges. They're doing their job. Referee, he does his job. I should have never touched the canvas if I didn't want it to get stopped. That's down to me as a fighter. So I've got to go back there and handle my business.
It seemed like
I know you almost never play grass lead-up tournaments, but are you feeling at all short on matches? Is something you'd consider before Wimbledon?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling super short on matches and just getting in the swing of things, and I don't really like playing out points when I practice. So I have some time on my hands, so maybe I'll jump and get a wild card in one of these grass court events and see what happens.
And on behalf of every Nigerian or every African here, we want to say thank you. We're proud of you. You're still our champion. What message do you want me to take back to Nigerians and Africans in diaspora who are devastated?
Oh, you know about the diaspora? Yeah? Yeah, I listened to all that stuff as well. I know about the free trade that's happening. So positive things are happening outside of what happened tonight. So keep a positive mindset. I said, if you look at all the things Africa's been through, and he's still looking to prosper.
What about your fans in diaspora here, in the US and across, who are Africans who are
It's not just about me. We all rise, isn't it? I'm sure I've inspired some kid from Africa, or I'm going to go back there this year as well. We're starting up charity foundations and stuff. So it's just there's so much positivity, even though this is a negative. So just look around, be prosperous, and we just got to roll with the punches, and I can't wait to meet people in Africa. It's been a long time. I've been so busy training and doing other stuff. I haven't had time to travel back to Africa. I kind of keep it like Marbella, which is 2 hours away, or Dubai, where my family are at Christmas. So it'll be good to go back and meet everyone.
It's the ultimate test now for you, Anthony, in terms of how you respond to this.
It's quite a good question. It's a test. It's not the ultimate, because there's going to be plenty more. But it's a test of character. And as I'm trying to show why I wanted to come here now, is to show that we don't fold. We stand strong at all times. And I will address the situation that happened tonight, and then we move forward on to the next. Tomorrow comes, innit? Just a couple.